enroll yourself. Have the mailing start coming to your house. Do y'all have a checklist for closings, like a closing? Okay, we're going to get you, and we haven't talked about this except in the Management Academy we did, but we're going to have you put one more little check on there. And it's if you do not want your client enrolled in this.
No, we're not.
Oh, you're not? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's right. Okay, I understand.
Some people you may not want to work with.
Well, that's where I was.
You're right. You're right.
But that's where I was headed.
20 people just came to mind. Thank you for that.
Well, let's talk about it. Which people, when you really look at it, it becomes a very small piece of your business that you would not enroll in this.
Right.
I mean, it's just, if they're going to jail. Well, let me tell you, when I was selling.
They'll have a house when they get out.
Well, I tell you, how long's the term? You know, it could just be 8 or 9 months. I mean, how long?
You can also do Cindy said
They got
2 years. You
educated.
get educated for 2 years. You can put that in.
What if it's a 5-year term? Perfect.
Jail.
Perfect. Right?
They might have a degree when they get out.
All right. So,
You're funny.
well, okay. So, give me some examples. You know, of who you would not. What if they're moving out of town? What if they're moving out of town?
Doesn't matter. They like them.
Doesn't matter. I mean, when I was selling, I met my Precious and I. We were on a holiday vacation down in Florida, and we met another couple, and they were down there spending their last vacation week before they went back to Michigan to get their house on the market to sell it because he got a new job in California. You follow?
Yep.
So back then I kept a referral form in my wallet always because it was real thick and it would remind me to ask for referral. So I got that referral down there as a seller in Michigan. Where are you moving? California. When you going? When you plan to go out there? In a month. Let me refer you. I referred them. I got 2 sides in that transaction. Here's the fun part. 6 sides after that, before I got out of the business, or before I quit selling. 3 were them out there out west as they were moving. They would call me first. They're in California, and they would call me and say, we need to move from San Francisco down to LA. Can you help us? Wow. These have been around forever. Every client I had, it was a no-brainer. I enrolled in there.
Don Hall used to do them.
I enrolled
12 years ago.
I enrolled 2 people that sued me. 2. Because I enrolled everybody. I didn't care. But I had 2 clients that had sued me and I enrolled them in it. I never heard from them again. But do you think I made an impression? They could have used another ERA agent. Well, if they sued me, I would have made an impression. So yes, mandatory every time. It costs $25. Is that worth it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Right.
So that's us though.
All on 100% on you.
And settlement.
It's 100% on you, and look here.
On there.
It's 100% on you in the on the materials.
Yeah.
It's your name, your contact information, etc.
But it's $25 for that span of 5 years.
One-time fee for all 5. You can't do it for that, of course. You can't do it for that.
Right.
Right. They supplement with some other stuff, you know. Okay. So that's what that is.
What if, not that that's the plan, what if you change, you know, like you're no longer with this company?
You no longer.
Well, I
you
would
no
be
longer
happy
have
to
that-
take those referrals.
Well.
Oh, yeah, sure. But I'm saying, can you switch, can you contact them and?
No.
Okay.
It stays here.
Gotcha.
If you
Unless you
leave,
go to another Waker company.
if you go to another white company, you can take it.
Right, right.
Well, now let me think about that. I guess so. I had never thought this through before. Yeah, that'd probably be okay. Yeah, because, no, that is okay. Absolutely. That is what would happen. Because, just so y'all know, before any of y'all could go to any other Weichert office, they would have to say okay.
You're right. Right.
Okay, so that takes care of that.
Well,
Okay,
and
now-
Lord forbid, you do go to another company.
I'm not
No,
going.
I know, but I'm just,
Just asking a
I'm just
question.
saying that there's nothing that prevents you from calling them.
Yeah.
So.
But anyway, that's, yeah,
just,
But
thank you.
since we're on that topic,
Yes.
so I guess the question would be then, are they feeding the information they're putting on these cards and this campaign from anything updating it wise, or is it just once you put they get the information on who the agent is, it stays on there for 5 years.
Correct.
So for instance, if he left 2 years from now, and they're gonna get
You-
3 more
You
years,
contact them.
a contract, the company that's
The company.
doing those.
That is correct.
Got
That's
it.
correct. Because the relationship that all you have with personal marketing is through your office.
Got it.
Make sense? Okay. Okay. So
But our face and our name will be on everything.
as long as you're here in perpetuity. That's correct. Or that 5 years, and then they do all kinds of good stuff. I mean, they chase your client if, I think 3 moves. So they'll chase the addresses around.
Nice.
They send you a report of all the active enrollees that you
They're
have.
mailings, not email.
It's mailings.
Okay.
It is hard copy mail. That's correct. Now, they may have added email, and I maybe need to get my notes
People
there.
change their
But I don't
address
think
so
so.
much
Yeah,
that
I don't think so. This is just hard mail. That's what it is.
The other good thing is this is an agent-generated lead.
Yep.
So this is a
Yep.
full-blown lead, no company-generated anything
Yep.
because you've invested in yourself
Yep.
and you get that any, trickle down from those.
Yep.
So can we write that $25
Yes. Off.
off?
Mhm.
Very good.
Mhm.
You always write it off, and
Mhm.
if something comes up,
Write it
then you
off,
try
yeah.
to explain. You take it until they take it away. From my CPA.
I ate lunch. I had more business. I mean,
Right off until I tell you not
work
to.
right through lunch, man. I'm telling you, work right through lunch. When we gonna work. You deduct it. Okay. All right. So, let's see. Let me see if I can jump to the end here. Oh yeah, I know how to do it here.
This is exciting.
Oh, I know this thing is cool. And what you do is you go back in. Agents do this all the time. You have it set at the beginning of the year. You guys are going to do it for the rest of the year, but you can set it and then go back in as the year goes through and adjust it and update. As your patterns change, or maybe you've decided, okay, I'm going to do 3 open houses now a month for a while. Let me see how that input will impact my income, and you can go back in here and change it. Okay. So let me see if I can get to the. This is going to take us to the next here. Yeah, this is, because I didn't put any real numbers about the average sale price or whatever, so my numbers are ridiculous there. See, 145 to $1 million.
There you
in
go.
gross
That's
payout.
Yeah,
I know,
yes.
a nice range.
Okay, all right.
Was like pin, wasn't it?
I
Okay.
was gonna say, what?
Now, look at
I
this.
could have done
Why,
that.
yeah.
I like that entire range.
Look at this. What if I want to,
Anywhere in there.
what if I want to adjust my income up? Look what it says I have to do. Look at the numbers below
Oh,
it.
it tells?
Yeah. Tells you how many sales, et cetera. This is based on some other data that I didn't show you guys that you put in, the average sale price and some other stuff like that, so. Isn't that neat? Okay.
Nice.
This is the online income calculator. I think the next
With
one's
that
the
average
calendar.
commission check, it's like, nothing.
Yeah, here, look here. Then you wind up with the calendar. Look at that.
Now,
Now
can-
you can drag and you can move, look, we got sales meeting, might need to change that to 9 o'clock, like we're gonna do, that kind of stuff, so you can, well, I'm not gonna prospect then, I'm gonna prospect now, so you can drag it
Well,
over.
that's good.
Yeah, okay, so you can adjust your calendar.
So it puts it in, but then you can adjust it.
Yep. Yeah, and there's instructions right there, you can click and drag to move an existing event, double click to change the time, like we know we're, only this current, no, edit the series. Okay, because see, we want,
Can you export that calendar?
Yes, you
And
can.
link
Yes,
link to
you
your
can.
Google Calendar.
Yep, send it out everywhere,
And print it.
and print it, so see, we can change this to where we're gonna be. Oops. What does it say? Oh, we don't know any, but, cause it's gonna make me move something. There we go. Yep, and then that would've changed it on my calendar, it didn't go back to the calendar, so isn't that neat? Okay, so there's a tool, business planning tool. All right, we're getting close to. Okay,
You guys, I saw you guys have the continuing education on there too.
say it again.
Is it continuing education?
There's continuing ed in some states,
Okay.
okay?
So it's Delaware?
Not everywhere, I haven't checked yet.
I didn't see
you-
Delaware.
Didn't see Delaware, okay.
Am I wrong? No, I guess.
Just through the school, the Weichert online stuff, right, that we produce. But I think for sure, see, some of this is that Jim has some things for just his company-owned offices that he's purchased as, as a broker, that kind of thing. So, all right, let me
Holly, Pete's
You're gonna
looking
lose
into
your,
the Leggett University thing right now. He has
Okay.
the help desk making sure we're all in.
Okay, thank you. Sorry to be a pain.
Kirk, you
No,
look
you're
like you're
not.
getting ready, your funds getting ready to
You're
pull out.
Yeah,
You need those
it's crazy.
attention.
No, I mean on the back.
Oh, that's-
That's
okay.
pulling.
You work the tie, you
I
get
just
extra
don't-
points
I've been in
today.
classes before where they tell you all this stuff and then you get out of there.
Yeah,
and,
exactly.
What do I do now? So,
And you can't get in.
You don't want
exactly.
that.
Right. Well, we're gonna get Pete on it here in just a little bit.
He already's on it, he sent it to the help desk to double check on everything.
We're slow, aren't
Well, I'm even looking for the link that you're talking about off of Winter One, I don't even see.
we? Yeah, oh, great, beautiful.
Did you see
So we
it?
got that in 15
I
minutes.
think this OSS, what is it?
Oh, SSII, I had no idea. I
I
looked at it
think
last
that's
night.
taking to again logins, the same thing, looks like, I don't know.
But that's not. I don't know how to, what's OSSII?
It's a reporting system database that we use that,
Okay.
I want you to take a look at these things here. All these, and I'm gonna get y'all competent on the lead network. Oh, we're in good shape.
I don't know if we've said it out loud, but everyone has to understand that all 5 of us that have been in the property management company separate under me are coming under Bobby. So we're all together now, under Weichert. So
Nice.
we'll all be at meetings and stuff from now on together. So.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, we're excited.
All right, let me see. Let's go-
Right.
let's go back. Let's see.
Did we put some back there?
I have a question for you.
Yes.
When you said that there's a vacant house and somebody, did you, I mean, do you check to see if they have any qualifications? You just said, come on, let's go see some house.
Oh, well,
I mean, do you-
anyway, let me answer that. Back then, when I was selling, yes, I would ask them, have you pre-approved for loan or where you at in the process? But, we're just trying to capture them out there. Maybe the appointment that you're going on from the vacant house is, hey, you want to go to the office and let me talk to you about what it takes to buy a house? So it can be that as well, okay? All right, let me make sure this wasn't Pete here, too. So,
There's another one as well. This right here.
I didn't give you any.
It's all right.
You need this.
okay. Oh, I just realized what that was. That was my oldest daughter just texted me. She's 33 now. I'm filling out a passport application. I don't know what city you were born in. And I told her, and I just wrote, oh, they're planning their honeymoon. I know, they're getting married in August, so that's good. And actually, so now she knows where she's going, I guess. Because it's his parents were buying it, they hadn't decided
She
yet.
knows
so.
that she needs a if she needs a passport, she better get on the ball.
Well, we're late about things.
Yeah.
But she's done it.
Wait, when I.
Because
it
sometimes it can take
long.
It's
It
long,
didn't take long
you gotta
at all.
be careful.
Well, she's done it.
6 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mine was before then, yeah.
Did you do an expedited one?
Nope.
No? Wow.
Wow. they
Well, I
did.
did it last.
Okay, guys,
I got it fast.
look at this Weichert, starting up with the Weichert Lead Network. We're gonna give this sheet a little bit of attention. Starting up with the Weichert Lead Network. Program into your phone the WLN phone numbers, 973-539-4111 or the 877. And we would suggest to have a unique ring for those numbers. Okay? I've heard money, 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 money. I've heard cash registers. I've heard cha-ching, sirens. People have had their children say, Weichert rocks. That was a funny one. This girl down in Florida. Yeah, it was cute. They had to get a Weichert rock. And so have a unique thing. Here's what else is fun. It's rare now that we go to a sales rally, where agents from offices all around come together, that somebody, they're the assigned live agent during the rally and they keep their phone on, and we say that's okay just for Lead Network, and then we'll hear it ring and they'll hop up and run out of the room and they'll take this call and they'll come back in and there'll be 300 people there and we'll go, did you get an appointment? They go, yeah, yay, everybody starts cheering, it's crazy. But everyone else has paused themselves, have put themselves on vacation. If you look up here, you see all the red ones are paused. Let's see if anybody's got themselves on.
The
No,
V-
purple. Purple's paused. Yeah, so they're on, or I'm sorry, is vacation.
V.
Purple is vacation. Yes, V. Thank you. So what that is that means the lead network, so you're working with a client in the afternoon. So at 1 o'clock, before the client walks in the office, you take your cell phone and you pause yourself, or you vacation yourself. And what that does is that your name will not come up on the screen while you're vacationed as being eligible for a new lead. Now, if you're going to keep yourself on vacation for a vacation, you know, for like a week, it doesn't release you of the obligation to update the portal. Okay? You're not going to get new leads, but you still got to update the portal. You might be in a period of time where you've got 5 or 6 active leads, plus you've gotten busier and all get out, and you really were going to provide a lower level of service if any more leads come in. You follow? So you say, I need to be vacation for a while, and so you vacation, and it could be 3 or 4 weeks, right? But you still got to update the portal for those leads, but they're just not going to layer any more on top of you. Okay? All right, so back to the sheet. Putting yourself on vacation. A quick and easy way is to set your vacation status when you're temporarily unavailable is to use the do not disturb and never miss a Wiker lead call again. Here's how it works. There's the instructions. It's basically you're calling or you're texting to these numbers start and stop. That's it. Okay? So if you read through those, let's don't take the time here. Yes?
So for us that do our dual career, when we're in the office for our other job during the day, we would just vacation ourselves.
Got it.
Okay.
Don't have.
And what the heck if you take a lunch break for an hour and you're sitting in a restaurant on vacation yourself? Lead might come in. There, during that hour that you close for an appointment that evening, after work,
When you're
sorry.
And do remember, this is not mandatory. Everybody's not going to
Right.
probably want to be on this.
Right,
So
right.
it's just another resource. Right.
Yeah. But it's good that everybody understands it because there'll be times you want to dip in and out.
When it's longer than a week or so, you're saying you still need to update every day?
No,
Oh,
weekly.
sorry.
I'm sorry, good.
Weekly. Okay.
Now let me be real specific. For active leads, see there's active and long term. For active leads, it's once a week. Long term is every other week. Okay? Now, let me complicate, go ahead.
What constitutes the difference?
How you determine, your evaluation.
Okay.
After you talk to them, if, and there's, long
We
term
can
is.
change that status ourselves?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And long term is, they're not ready right now, but I'm still actively working with them.
Okay.
Other categories is you're gonna put a biggest chunk of them as inactive, okay? Now, here's what's interesting. Let me go down here. And again, I'm probably speaking ahead too soon because, it's gonna be a ways down the road probably before we do this. And after a while, it won't be relevant because y'all remember, at some point, as soon as we can, we're gonna get you guys out of the business of answering these calls. Remember that? We have that non-selling staff person. So what I'm getting ready to say is gonna be a temporary situation. We're not. But she didn't know I was born in Louisville, that's funny. Anyway. So it's a temporary thing, but watch this. Jim did he did another study. So I'm getting the weeds a little bit, but that's what we're doing here now. You have to update every active lead weekly. Okay. Now here's the challenge. When a lead comes in to you right here and you're talking to them, and look, this is a pitiful close rate, but remember I told you where this is, Brooklyn? Oh, I didn't tell you that. This is Brooklyn. Most corrupt bunch, not our guys, but the rest of people. Other realtors just use Lead Network for information. But anyway, when people answer the phone, talk to a lead, and they would try to close them for an appointment, and supposedly, this was before recordings and all that kind of stuff, but they put them in there as, in the note, they would put in the note